breaking news.
We do begin here at 4 with that breaking news. We're learning there are potentially more victims connected to the Avon daycare at the center of a sexual assault investigation.
Let's get right now to Stephanie Simone on the First Alert desk with the very latest. Stephanie?
Brian, Kara, we spoke with a lawyer connected to the case. He tells us that new information is coming in daily. 4 lawsuits have already been filed against Bright Path Daycare, all of them claiming that children were sexually abused by former employee Giancarlos Barrios Otero. Eric Schoenberg with Freeman Law Firm says they have talked to at least 100 families, if not more.
Based on the information that we've received and the evidence that we've received, we do have reason to believe that there are significantly more than the 5 victims who were confirmed.
The suspect remains behind bars right now. The Bright Path location in Avon, where all of this allegedly happened, is now closed. As we learn more information, of course, we will bring it to you. On the First Alert desk, I'm Stephanie Simone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Steph, thank you.